Hi there, it's Michaela. Let's talk really quickly about Magic Ears evaluations or feedback, as you may be used to hearing about it or thinking about it from working with other online ESOL companies. Magic Ears does not require you to sit and type feedback after your classes. With Magic Ears, you leave an oral evaluation after each lesson for each student in your class. Right now, we are in the Chrome browser and we are looking at what I see when I log into my teaching website at magicearsteacher.com. So you'll notice that this week is a very light schedule. I am starting to teach again for my traditional brick and mortar job here in Atlanta. Things are so crazy right now. So I know that I'm going to need to muster all of the energy that I can. So I'm taking it pretty light. As you think about your feedback, I'm going to give you an imaginary scenario as to what this would look like. So all of your evaluations, as Magic Ears refers to them, are housed under the My Class tab. You'll notice here that there was the timestamp for the class that I taught this past Sunday, Beijing time and my time, the type of course, this was a main course, the LUL or level unit lesson, and then my student or applicants. So these students are students that have taken Magic Ears classes before, and I know that because they don't have an asterisk or star by their name. If they did have an asterisk or star by their name, then they would be a brand new Magic Ears student. And in my introduction, I would make sure to say, hello, welcome to Magic Ears, to make it a bit more personable. So I had two students in this class. I had Bonnie and I had Men. Now, if this were a fresh class that I had just finished teaching, then this would say evaluate under each student's name. Because it is not a fresh class, you'll see that it says evaluated and it's in gray. So I'm going to click on Bonnie and I'm going to show you how I use this class performance report and everything that you see here to do a mock evaluation. It'll go something like this. Notice that here where you say, what would you like to say, where you see, excuse me, what would you like to say to Bonnie? This is going to say record if it's a fresh class. Right now it says record again. So imagine that I'm clicking record. Here we go. Hello, Bonnie. This is teacher Michaela. Thank you for coming to Magic Ears class today. You did a great job during the lesson, What's in the Cupboard? In class, you were able to read the key words cupboard, bean, salt. You did a great job speaking clearly. You followed instructions and you had positive energy in the classroom. You engaged a lot with the teacher and the other students in class. Please practice the question, are there any beans in the cupboard? Then practice the answer, yes, there are some beans. I am so proud of you today. It was a fun class. Thank you for your great work, and I look forward to meeting you again. The end. I would then click submit. And after I did that, I'd head back to the My Class tab, and then it should populate like this, evaluated. And I would go on to the next student. You may be wondering, so what's that? Evaluation from student. With Magic Ears, students can evaluate you based on how they think you delivered the class. Now, sometimes opinions from students can get dicey, but I can guarantee you that this does not impact on a great scale your performance or moving onward with Magic Ears. So you'll notice here that both students thought that this was a pretty good class. They gave it 5-star ratings. What I love about Magic Ears is that students can leave you tags that you can see immediately after the class. So here, the kid loved it. They thought that it was an active lesson, that there was good correction making, lively atmosphere, that it was well paced, that it was very interactive. The status of the evaluation is finished because I completed the verbal feedback. You will have a time counter. I do believe you have about 17 hours after the end of a class to record your verbal feedback. And then once the system recognizes that you submitted your evaluation, it will be a finish here and you should see it populate on your pay stub. I hope that this answers the question as to how does it look when you're leaving a Magic Ears evaluation or feedback. Let me know.